Hello everyone, welcome to Bright Opal Tarot. My name is Sophie. I want to welcome all of my subscribers. For those of you who haven't yet, there's a subscribe button down below that you could click on to be part of this channel. Our channel is a good one and we're starting it, but it's a good one. Today I have something really strange to show you. Aside from my bird sitting on the box of cards right here, I received a deck called the Haunted House, Tarot of Haunted House. And that's from Sasha Graham and Mirko Pierfederici, something like that. And the images are beautiful and everything, but I wanted to view it with you. But I also wanted, I saw, I think it's Danny Shea that has this tarot. I'm not 100% certain, but I think Danny Shea has it, and that's where I saw it, and that's why I ordered it. Because we have the zombie tarot here, and we use it for the Russian reads, but I wonder if it's not a little too macabre for what we do. And the other thing too is I then thought of maybe using it for another nation where it would be more appropriate, but then without naming that nation, North Korea, there are so much, there's a rise in violence and in racism against people of Asian descent. So, and that's totally, whoops. And that's totally inappropriate. And for that reason, I was going to retire this tarot. But I think we're about to lose baby. But I wanted to review both tarots with you together so that you can make the decision whether or not I should be using the Haunted House Tarot instead of the zombie tarot for the Russian readings. Okay, first of all, I'll talk about the Haunted House first. I hate the box. It's one of those top open box. And although this one is not too bad because of the way it's closing here under, and if you look inside, I think you can see that you don't have another flap like that. Very often, top open box, they have this same system on the top. On the bottom, and what happens is when you put in your cards, they hit the flap here and that it damages the cards. So we are already very hard on our cards as it is. We don't need to use a box to damage them any further. Now, because of this one here, I may, in order to solidify it, because it's a little bit beat up, I may laminate it and keep it as is. Or I'm just going to use one of my good old tricks with those plastic boxes that in which I put the cards, and I stick the top of the box here and the side of the box here, so that everything is secure and I know what deck is which. So I'm still debating with this one. The other thing too that I noticed is that there's the little white book common to Los Scarabeo, because it is a Los Scarabeo deck, and but there is there is quite a bit of information about at least the major arcanas, even the minor arcanas for a Los Scarabeo deck. This little book has more information than we're used to coming from Los Scarabeo. So there we have the first. That would be one of the cards I would use for, or maybe not that one. This one would be one of the cards that I would use to put on a box. If I am to change the box. So I'm thinking seriously about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through both decks at the same time. As usual, I don't talk very much unless I have something, unless the opinionated girl in me starts talking. And then we'll see after. Sorry about that. Okay, close your eyes for a minute. I'm sorry. Okay. It's as close as I'm going to get it. I'll try to. There. Okay, so those are the fools. The magicians. The high priestess. The empress. The emperor. The Hierophant, the Lovers, a little bit, the Chariot, okay, one is European, the other one is American. Strength is in lieu of justice. So I'm going to put those aside until we get the other ones. The Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, okay, here comes Strength. So we can compare them both side to side. And here comes Justice. The Hangman. Death. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. the moon, the sun, the judgment, the world. Okay, to be honest with you, I myself like the zombie tarot because it's funny. To me, it is funny. But I just want to make sure that everybody, that no one is turned off a reading because of the deck of cards that I'm using, okay? So now we have the cups. That's the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups. Here I keep looking at the cups and they're here somewhere. And here I notice those 5 cups here, not one is fallen on its side. Not one. I just find that interesting. The 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. I love her wings. They're beautiful. And the King of Cups. The cup suit is the only suit where we have angels or archangels. Other than that, they're all, they're not angels. Hazard. That is, instead of pentacles, they call it hazard in the zombie tarot. So we have the Ace of Pentacles or hazard. I'm going to stick with Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. That gives me the creeps. Oh. 5 of Pentacles. Sorry, it gives me the creeps. Ugh. 6 of Pentacles, that's another thing rodents I'm having problems with. 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, and this is the original Rider-Waite card, I believe, in reverse. It looks a lot like it. I don't use it enough, but it looks a lot like it. So like I said, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Look at the King. His throne is not in gold, and that's just about it. The path made out of gold. Looks like that would be in one of Trump's mansion or the tower. And the wands. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. Here they use candles. Three of Wands. Oof. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Look at the Eight of Wands here. It's as if it's coming at us. It's been fired at us. It's really weird. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. She's beautiful. Queen of Wands. And King of Wands. And here we have the swords. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. We have angels again, I think. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yep. With the wings. Queen of Swords. I'm a Libra, and usually the Queen of Swords or the Justice card would represent me in a reading, amongst other other cards. I wouldn't want to be represented by that. It's just me. And the Knight, the King of Swords. That's it for the comparing of the two decks. If I go back to continuing with this deck, the card stock is so-so. I mean, if I compare it to this card stock, this is a very heavy stock, which is what I like more than that, because it can bend fairly easily. And yeah. You can mix fairly well, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, you can shuffle the deck fairly well. So the images are beautiful, but they're creeping me out, versus the Zombie Tarot, it makes me laugh. But at the same time, I'm a tarot reader that is focused on my gut feelings and imagery. more than definitions. Also, although I will try as much as possible to use the regular definition. And I find that sorry, I'm gonna raise you back to where you should go. My table is long but narrow. So yeah, so I'm not 100% certain about either decks, which one I should use for the Russian readings. And the reason why I'm looking for a deck for Russian readings is because there's going to be a lot happening in Russia or with Russia. I know we talk a lot about North Korea, and we're right to worry about North Korea as well. So I would love to have a deck for that one too, because I want to keep the energy specific to a deck. I don't want to mix the energy. That's the only reason why I'm doing that. And it's all in my head. But if you would give me your input, I would really appreciate it, because I'd like to know which one between the two you would prefer as a deck Russia. And as for a deck for North Korea, I'll make one. I'll just make one, and I'll make it generic, so that no one is going to be offended, because I do not want to contribute to this very, very unfortunate. That's not I can't describe the words that the feelings that come to mind when I hear about racism and how people are getting assaulted because of your race. It's just, it doesn't compute. I don't understand racism, and I want to take in my arms and hold people that are a victim of racism. That's what I want to do. I don't know what else I can do. But one thing is for sure, I don't want to contribute to it. And if I ever do something that might appear like it, please tell me. I'm looking for decks for countries, not for a race. Okay? Thank you very much. Well, that gets serious at the end. Have a good night. Bye.